I always wanted to be a mom, and I was worried that at some point I might not be able to have that dream come true. I first started realizing that something was wrong in my teenage years during the time when I would be getting irregular periods. They would have about 5 months in between each other and lasting about 2 weeks at a time. First, I was put on metformin, which is a diabetes medication to help lower blood sugars, which is also the first line of treatment for PCOS. But even with that medication, I wasn't getting my periods at all. And then the next step was to try a medication called Provera and then also Femara. And Femara is actually used in breast cancer to help stimulate ovulation. So we started using a lot of different types of medications to try to help conceive. The conversations I had with my husband, they were definitely difficult, not as difficult as the ones that I had with myself. However, he was 100% supportive the entire time, so that made that process that much easier. And he was fully supportive of going towards a plant-based diet and an entirely plant-based diet in order to try to conceive. Even though I'm a dietitian, it took me a little bit longer to realize that food was going to be the actual solution. I knew that diet played a role in so many different types of disease states, but it never really dawned on me how much of an impact it could make in fertility as well. But it really started when I started working with cancer patients and understanding the mechanisms of nutrition and hormones and how that would relate to infertility. I don't think I realized how big of a role, especially animal-based proteins, could contribute to your impact of your own hormones. The day finding out that we were pregnant was one of the best days of my life. When I look at my daughter, I can't even describe the emotions I feel because I almost just want to cry about it. I'm Allison. I struggled with PCOS and infertility for years. Then I switched to a plant-based diet, and I now have a beautiful 3-year-old girl.